starts with a spark. Late night talks till it gets too dark. Profile pics perfect and clean, but not everything is what it seems. Typing sweet, saying all the right things. Baby, you're my queen, let's buy rings. But love bombs drop way too fast. That fairy tale can never last. They say the right words, but something feels wrong. Moving too quick like it's a love song. Ask for your trust, then ask for more. Next thing you know, they're at your door. Behind the screen, they're not always who they say. Wolves in a DM trying to lead you astray. Be smart, take it slow, don't give it all away. Hearts get broken or worse, you might pay. Behind the screen, there's a danger unseen. Not all love's real in this online dream. Filters lie, but so do smiles. They hide the truth behind their profiles. Too good to be true, maybe it is. Predators mask themselves as a miss. They'll guilt trip, gaslight, twist your mind. Say no one will love you if you leave them behind. But real love don't move in fear. If it's not clear, get out of there. Guard your heart and guard your space. Not everyone deserves a place. In your world, your peace, your name. Don't let them play a dirty game. Behind the screen, they're not always who they say. Wolves in a DM trying to lead you astray. Be smart, take it slow, don't give it all away. Hearts get broken or worse, you might pay. Behind the screen, there's a danger unseen. Not all love's real in this online dream. FaceTime, meet up safe, bring a friend. If they rush it, that's a red flag again. Your worth ain't measured in hearts or likes. Real love sees you in real life. Behind the screen, keep your eyes wide. Trust your gut when something don't feel right. Swipe with care, don't fall too deep. Even nightmares can dress like dreams. FaceTime, meet up safe, bring a friend. If they rush it, that's a red flag again. Your worth ain't measured in hearts or lives. Real love sees you in real life. Behind the screen.
The ultimate choice. With the threat of the director looming closer, Emily and Lisa had no choice but to make a decision. Jason was insistent that they work together to bring down the syndicate. But the question remained, could Emily trust him? The tension was unbearable. Every moment felt like it could be their last. Every shadow, every noise seemed to hide something more sinister. But one thing was clear. Emily had to make a choice. Trust Jason and fight back, or walk away and risk everything. The false ally. The decision to work with Jason weighed heavily on Emily. Despite the betrayal, a part of her wanted to believe that Jason was still trying to do the right thing. After all, hadn't he saved her more than once? Yet, the more she thought about it, the less sure she became. Jason's attempt to explain his involvement with the director had only raised more questions. That evening, as Emily and Lisa sat in their hiding place, Jason returned with Max. Max stoic as usual. We don't have time for doubts. The director is preparing for a big move. We need to act before they do. Emily, still trying to process everything, couldn't shake the feeling that Max was hiding something. She had always felt a cold, calculating energy from him, but now it seemed to be more intense. Emily to Jason, voice shaking with uncertainty. If we're going to do this, you have to tell me everything. No more lies. I won't be part of this if you're still working for them. Jason gave her a hard look. His gaze flickered, but he eventually nodded. Jason, I'm not working for them anymore. I'm trying to stop them. But Emily, you don't understand. This is bigger than any of us. The director has connections everywhere. Emily glanced at Lisa, who met her eyes with the same unease. Lisa whispering, I don't trust him. Something's off. Emily whispering back, I don't either. But what choice do we have? Just then, Jason turned and spoke again, his tone firmer now. Jason, Max and I have been planning our next move. There's a safe house we need to get to, far away from here. The director won't find us there. Emily's gut twisted at the word safe house. It sounded too convenient, too much like a setup. The safe house. The journey to the safe house was uneventful at first. Jason and Max led the way, leaving Emily and Lisa trailing behind. But every turn they made, every shadow they passed, felt like a trap closing in. Emily kept her guard up, knowing that trust could be a deadly mistake. They finally arrived at an old, run-down building on the outskirts of the city. Jason ushered them inside, locking the door behind them. Jason softly, This is it. You're safe here. Emily looked around at the dimly lit room. It felt sterile, like a place designed to hide people, not comfort them. There were no windows, and only one door. Everything felt off. Emily nervous. What now? Max. We wait. We don't move until we know they've lost our trail. We can't risk exposing ourselves too soon. The quiet that settled in the room was suffocating. Emily could hear the sound of her own heartbeat, louder than anything else. Suddenly, her phone buzzed. It was another message, but this one was different. It wasn't from Jason. Unknown message. You've made a mistake. You're in too deep now. The director is watching you. Don't trust anyone. Emily felt a chill run through her. Who could be sending these messages? And why did it feel like she was always one step behind? A question of loyalty. The days passed in the safe house in tense silence. Jason was always busy with his plans, meeting with Max in whispered conversations, but Emily couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. One night, after Jason and Max left to gather more intel, Emily finally confronted Lisa. Emily whispering urgently, Lisa, I can't do this anymore. Jason's been acting strange, and I keep getting these messages. I feel like we're being set up. Lisa nodded, her eyes filled with concern. Lisa, I've been feeling the same way. Max, he's hiding something. We need to figure out what's really going on here. Emily stood up, pacing. Emily, but how? What can we do? Lisa, we need to trust our instincts. Jason and Max are keeping too many secrets. It's time we did some digging of our own. They decided to search the apartment for clues. As Emily rifled through drawers, she found a hidden compartment under the floorboard. Inside, there were several documents, ones that looked like official government forms, some with redacted information. Emily's hands trembled as she scanned the papers. They were all connected to the director, but they also mentioned something else. Emily shocked, whispering, Lisa, these aren't just criminal activities. There's something here about a government cover-up. Lisa came over to read the papers, her face paling. Lisa softly, you're right. This goes higher than we thought. Just as they were about to discuss further, the door swung open, and Jason entered, his eyes narrowing when he saw the papers in Emily's hands. Jason calmly, "What's this? What are you two doing?" Emily stood frozen, the papers still clutched in her hands. Emily voice trembling, "Jason, what are you hiding from me?" Jason's face twisted with frustration. "Jason, this is bigger than you know. You're in danger, and I've been trying to protect you. But you won't understand until it's too late." Emily's heart raced. She was caught between a rock and a hard place. Was Jason trying to save her, or was he playing a game she couldn't yet see? The unraveling truth. Jason's frustration seemed genuine, but the walls of uncertainty continued to close in on Emily. She couldn't trust him anymore, and neither could Lisa. It was time to take matters into her own hands. That night, after Jason and Max went out again, Emily went into action. She hacked into Jason's encrypted files, desperate for answers. As she navigated through the complicated data, something caught her eye. There were blueprints of the safe house, but they were more detailed than she expected. They included floor plans of the entire building, along with a specific area marked "secure location." Emily's pulse quickened. What was in that secure location? Why was it so carefully marked?